there is the and a minute, Luke Cameron right behind Chambers, just leveled him as he made his way through the entranceway. Apparently these two still have not been broken up as Cameron continuing the attack right into us.
Cameron was not going to allow the introduction of Red Chambers. I thought this was taken care of in the back, but now
I guess they got them broken up.
Are we on the air? Are we still on?
Yeah, you got me. The referee's again trying to get Luke Cameron.
Well, I saw when Chambers came through the curtain, he was holding the back of his head. As we've got a main event, but Chambers looks in no condition.
This is a fight that has been going on all night long. Before we even came on the air tonight, these two were going at it.
And of course, Griffey and Big J, they're ready to pounce. They'll take advantage of this situation. You better believe that.
They are loving what they're seeing right now. As Red Chambers, I'm looking at him he's down here in front of right at our feet, and I don't see him being able to compete in this tag match.
Well, poor Cavens. The referee is telling Cavens, we got to get this match started regardless of what's going on with Chambers, but yeah, Chambers has not moved.
This match still scheduled to go on. This is our main event.
Referee calls for the bell. This one is underway.
You look at the face of Shady JD Griffey right now as he's looking at the man who took the MPX title away from him all by himself.
Well, I was in the ring. I heard Griffey. He started yelling at Cavens, give it back. As if it was the situation between Chambers and Luke Cameron, where Cameron actually stole that title. Cavens won the title in the steel cage back at Destiny.
Well, and there are some similarities there. You got to remember referee Cedric Scott and the involvement he had.
Yeah, and Cedric Scott who got essentially beat up at the hands of Griffey and Big J during and after the match. Drop kick from Cavens. He's going to go it alone.
And now rightfully so, legally, Cedric Scott not able to referee any match involving JD Griffey, Big J, or any of his group.
And Griffey made the proclamation earlier that Cavens would not make it to level up next week to face LVJ.
But Cavens may not make it, Red Chambers may not make it.
And again, I said it earlier tonight, but I've known Griffey a long time. This is a different JD Griffey, and we've seen an aggressive Griffey in the past, but not one that, it's like he's trying very hard to hold it all together.
Well, Cavens just caught JD Griffey there with a kick as he went up in the air.
Cavens, the fastest man in the company.
Well, he's going to need all that speed in this one again, all by himself. You're having to deal with both Big J and JD Griffey.
And Tyler, I know our cameras aren't catching at the moment, but I'm looking right in front of us. Chambers still down. He's not moving, and Griffey's in now. Griffey,
here we
we're
go.
Going to choke Cavens out. I mean, this match could end with Chambers still down on the floor.
And Cavens able to escape JD Griffey's clutches there. They're trying to line him up for the 3-1-8.
Oh no, and Big J catching the feet. And this is definitely a handicap match right now. And the back of Cavens rammed into the post. You see the power of Big J on display.
Big J just manhandling the MPX champion and dumping him back into the ring as now JD Griffey is tagged in, the 6-time MPX champion, record-breaking. Goes to work on the man who took the title from him back at Destiny in that steel cage match. And ever since, JD Griffey has made it his mission to just eliminate Cavens completely. And he said earlier, Cavens is not going to make it to next week in that title defense against LVJ. And right now, that's looking like there's a very good chance of that happening.
On wherever LVJ is, whether he's, I mean, I haven't seen him at all today. It doesn't mean he's not here. Could be at home watching, but you got to believe LVJ wants there to at least be something left of Cavens for him to face next week so we can get that shot at the title.
I mean, looking at it right now, if Cavens does make it, I mean, LVJ might be in prime position. He might get a far less than 100% Cavens.
And Tyler, I just witnessed a conversation right now between the referee of this match and the referee here on the outside of the ring. He's telling the referee on the outside to get Chambers to the back, but he says that Red Chambers is refusing to go to the back. He's refusing medical attention.
Well, Chambers probably doesn't want to go to the back. He knows Luke Cameron's back there. He's safer out here, I guess.
Well, hopefully Luke Cameron has been escorted out of the building.
Good luck with that.
Again, they've been fighting all night long. It was earlier tonight. We had our pre-show exclusive for our addicts that paid to get in early, and they saw Luke Cameron in action. And afterwards, Chambers came out going right after Cameron. Definitely wants to get his addicts title back, but again, they've been going at it all night long.
J.D. Griffey makes the tag to Big J, who's continuing the attack on the leg of the MPX champion.
And it looks like it's official now, Tyler. We heard right before the main event, Tame accept the challenge of Brother Kaimi. That will be the fourth and final prospect title defense for Tame next week, as he will take on Kaimi.
Tame getting a Brother Kaimi coming in on quite a hot streak. We'll see what happens when those two clash in the fourth title defense of that prospect title for the Supernova at Level Up.
As Big J now having his way with the MPX champion and swinging him around again like a rag doll. And there's nobody for Cavens to tag. I mean, Chambers obviously in no condition, still down on the floor.
Even if Cavens could tag Chambers out here, I don't think it's going to be much better for this team of Cavens and Red Chambers.
Tyler, I just stood up and looked down into the eyes of Red Chambers. There's nothing there. His eyes are glossed over.
Again, we can only imagine what's happened to him throughout the night in this brawl with Lethal Luke Cameron.
Well, and I understand if he doesn't want medical attention, but at a certain point, it doesn't matter what Chambers wants. For the betterment of his career, his well-being, you got to get him out of here.
The Big J, they're continuing the attack on Cavens.
On a huge Beal.
They're throwing him right at the feet of J.D. Griffey.
And Cavens, who was in his own corner, but again, no one there to tag. And now Griffey back in. And now Griffey mocking what Cavens said earlier about Chambers being in his corner, standing on business. Look, trust me, if Chambers could be up there in that corner, you better believe he would. But thanks to Luke Cameron and the battle that was going on all night long between those two.
Lethal Lou making sure he got the last word in this situation, attacking Red Chambers as he made his way through the curtain here for this tag team main event, which has now, in essence, become a handicap match. As the MPX champion getting the brunt of this attack from J.D. Griffey and Big J.
And Griffey now the point of the elbow down across the top of the head.
So Cavens still trying to fight his way free from J.D. Griffey, but much easier said than done.
Oh, Cavens landing on his feet. Oh, went for the stomp, but Griffey out of the way. A lot of history between these two. Only two. Both Cavens and Griffey earlier tonight in separate interviews, they both said the same thing, that this ends tonight, one way or another.
I think J.D. Griffey more or less said he's going to end Cavens completely here tonight. Again, for Cavens, there's nobody here to help him.
And in front of us, our cameras are not catching it, but Chambers is on his feet.
And he's on his feet, but it's the guardrail, I think, that's holding him up. As J.D. Griffey, they're trying to put Cavens out, as Cavens again able to escape J.D. Griffey.
And Chambers is on his feet now.
Well, Cavens.
Chambers has made his way up.
Cavens with sliced bread number 2. Fighting his way. What is Chambers doing?
You see in the background on the screen there.
He's trying to go towards the. Is he trying to go towards the corner?
He absolutely is. He's shoving the referee away.
Well, I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, I don't know how much Chambers even has. I don't know how much he can contribute to this match.
Well, look, he's getting himself up on the apron, but what's he going to do if Cavens tags him in?
Well, that's my point, is Big J is in there now.
Well, Cavens had a brief glimmer of hope. They're trying to fight away from J.D. Griffey. Now it's Big J.
And Cavens with the enziguri.
Okay.
He's looking to make his way to the corner.
He's calling to make a tag, but We get to whatever's left of Red Chambers.
Oh, and Big J grabbing a handful of hair. No, Cavens lands on his feet. Cavens up and over. There's the tag to Chambers. The Addicts champion somehow has made it into this match.
And Chambers, I don't know how he's coming up with anything here.
Chambers taking it to his former friend and partner, Big J.
I mean, it wasn't 5 minutes ago. We saw his lifeless body right here at our feet.
And now Chambers, who knows where this is coming from, but the cover, only 2.
Well, Red Chambers getting in there. Yeah, I think seeing his former best friend, Big J, probably inspiring him a little bit anyway. But again, the physical pain Chambers has got to be in.
Now Chambers sent in, and now Big J taking advantage. That backbreaker variation.
It could only last for so long, you had to think.
But both legs only 2.
Now, just like that, is Red Chambers in need of making a tag, but same situation. If he tags Cavens, what's left of Cavens?
Now Griffey focusing on Chambers, but what's Griffey doing? Griffey's turning his attention to Cavens.
He's going back to Cavens.
That shows you what a madman Griffey is, and he's got tunnel vision. Chambers is the one that's legal in the match, but Griffey still wants to beat up Cavens.
Where's the MPX champion, the target of Shady JD Griffey?
Yeah, JD Griffey is taking it so personally after losing the MPX championship to Cavens back at Destiny.
Griffey back in and now back focused on Red Chambers once again, who is the legal man in this one. Is that going to be enough?
Lateral press only 2 after that forearm shot. Chambers back to his feet. Again, this match ultimately started with Red Chambers on the ground after being laid out by Luke Cameron. And is that no, only 2.
Griffey very close to putting an end to this one. Probably a merciful end if you're Red Chambers and Cavens right now. And for Chambers, with the little bit he's been able to show here, he better hope they've got lethal Luke Cameron contained, because we might not have seen the last of him.
You got to wonder if that's somehow in the back of Chambers' mind, however lucid and coherent he is. As now Griffey choking Chambers in the corner. And keep in mind, lots of history between those two as well.
No, absolutely. JD Griffey, of course, at one time taking control of the former Sons of Mayhem.
Now Big J tagged back in, putting the boots to the chest of Chambers.
As JD Griffey, that smile finally back on the face. We haven't seen it really since Destiny.
Yeah, Cavens still not even on his feet.
And Big J continuing the attack on Red Chambers. Chambers stuck over there on the Griffey Big J side of the ring, but I don't think it matters that much right now. It's just like we saw with Cavens, Red Chambers now has nobody to tag.
Well, and you hear the Addicts getting behind their Addicts champion.
Well, Luke Cameron's in the back.
Despite having the title and hit, oh, wait a second, Griffey going after the fingers of Chambers now.
Oh, he's gonna snap a finger or two.
And Griffey behind the referee's back. As Cavens still has not made it up to the apron yet. So Chambers in no condition of being there, but similar to earlier, has no partner to tag, just like Cavens had no partner to tag for the longest time.
Well, you see in the background there, Cavens is trying to pull himself back up on the apron, but again, I don't know what he's going to be able to do if he does get back in there. As Chambers is now stuck with both Big J and Griffey.
And you see it as Big J is choking out Chambers, Griffey looking right into the eyes, watching him fade, but Chambers still has something left in the system.
But Chambers able to fight both off. He's trying to get the Cavens
back up. There's the tag to the MPX champion. And now Cavens has to muster up some strength, some effort, some energy.
Cavens has been down on the floor for a very long time.
Chambers back up. Excuse me, Chambers back up. Both Chambers and Cavens taking it to Big J, working together. Tornado kick.
For the first time in this match, we're getting to see Chambers and Cavens actually work together in any way.
Charge in, double clothesline. Big J up and over.
So Big J crashing hard down on the floor.
Oh, wait, here comes Cavens. Tope Suicida takes down Griffey.
Well, Griffey was out here talking to Alfred, and Cavens took that opportunity.
And Chambers just took down Big J. And despite how this match started, Tyler, Cavens and Chambers in control here.
I am stunned that these two have been able to muster this much of a fight with how things were going. Where's Cavens? Cavens just ran back, jumped into the ring.
Face first goes Big J. Chambers back up. German suplex with the bridge. Is that enough? No.
Oh, Big J able to kick out at 2.
Referee over here confirming there's a 2 count. Very, very close. As Griffey's not sure what to do here.
Griffey and Alfred over here in the aisle watching on in disbelief of what's happening here.
Griffey back in, and Griffey sending Chambers into the ropes, crotching Cavens.
Griffey found the perfect moment to take out and stall this momentum that Cavens and Chambers have been able to surprisingly build. Like, there have been points in this match that it looked like neither were going to be able to stand.
And now Griffey, I believe Griffey is the legal man now, tagged himself in, looking to put away the man that took the title from him back at Destiny. And down across the knee. And now Big J in, perhaps looking for that mayhem bomb. Mayhem bomb on Cavens.
And whatever was left of the MPX champion.
Well, this is gonna do it right. No! No! It seemed that was it.
Did he kick out?
Cavens kicked out. Griffey can't believe it.
Well, I don't know how the MPX champion had anything in him to be able to kick out of that.
The look of disbelief on the face of JD Griffey.
I think JD Griffey has the same thoughts we all have right now. How is Cavens able to stay in this one?
And Big J, I think, asking for the tag. He wants to try to put Cavens away himself. He's got Cavens up over there. This is what they were doing to Chambers earlier. Griffey wanting to look into the eyes and watch Cavens fade.
Oh, Chambers back in.
Yeah, Chambers drop kicking Big J. That sent Griffey to the outside. And now Chambers firing away. Oh, he's looking for that TKO, but no. Instead, Big J. Chokeslam, no. Chambers got the backstabber. What a counter.
The Cavens on his feet.
3-1-8. And Chambers blew Thunderball on Big J. Cavens and Chambers working extremely well together. As Cavens looking to go up top. Oh, but there's Griffey. Cavens kicking Griffey away.
But Griffey back down on the floor.
The MPX champion high up top. 450 splash on Big J. Cover. Cavens and Chambers get the win.
Here are your winners, the team of the MPX Addicts champion, Red Chambers, and the MPX champion, Cavens.
In a match that looked like